Students, today I am going to revise a topic primary and secondary source of data. We have revised the topic what are the meaning of research, what are the process of research and research design. Now next is the primary and secondary source of data collection. First of all, we have to know about the what are the need of data collection, why it is important in research, and in this PPT we try to understand introduction, need for the data collection, factor to be considered of data collection, source of data, primary and collection methods, traditional and new aged mean of data collection, questionnaire with examples, secondary source and collection method, difference between primary and secondary source, selection of appropriate data collection, and triangulation of data. First of all, need of data collection. Why data collection is required? Why data collection is needed? Data collection is needed to get information for analysis, to get idea about real-time situation, for comparison between two situations. Factor to be considered before collection of data. There are some factors we have to consider while we are collecting a data. Object and scope of inquiry, source of information, quantitative expression, techniques of data collection, and unit of collection. Now next is the source of data. There are two type of source. We can classify it into internal source and external source. External are further divided into primary data and secondary data. Internal and external source of data. Internal source of data, there are many other institutions and departments have information about the regular functions and their own internal purpose. When those information is used in a survey, it is called an internal source of data. For example, railway education institute and social welfare society, etc. External source of data, when information is collected from outside agencies, it is called external source of data. Such type of data are either primary or secondary. This type of information can be collected by census or sampling methods by conducting surveys. Now, external source of data can be divided into two, primary and secondary. Now, for first of all, primary data. Primary data are those which are collected for the first time. It is real-time data which are collected by the researcher himself. This is the process of collecting and making use of data. This data organized by the researcher specially to address the research problem. Primary research methods. Focus groups bring together respondents with common characteristics. Observation, we can observe, actually view respondents. Experiments, controlled variables and respondent groups. Non-personal survey, on-site, telephone, mail, fax, computer panel or questionnaire, etc. Personal interviews, one-to-one survey with the respondents, or official records, internal document survey research. Methods of collecting primary data. First method is interview method. Under this method, the investigators collect the data personally. He approaches the object, conducts an inquiry on the spot, collects information and does the needful. For the successful collection of data under this method is necessary that the investigator should be polite, unbiased and aware of the local conditions, environment and languages. Or there are number of other is like indirect oral investigation. Indirect oral investigation, under this investigators does not collect the information directly. Instead, he get them indirectly through those persons who know the information and who are ready to part away with the information they possess. This method is used in case where direct contact is not possible with the respondents. Investigation through local reporter questionnaire. In this method, the data are not collected through specially appointed agents, correspondents, investigators, enumerators, but local agents or correspondents are requested to collect the information. The collect information is their own fashion according to their liking or dislike. Investigation through the mailed questionnaire. Under this method, the investigators may either appoint a local agents, investigators, enumerators, and mail them to questionnaire for collecting information or collecting by own using email and other source. Investigation through observation. In this method, watching behavior of objects and most commonly used method in the behavioral science. One major problem in this method is natural response is not obtained when respondents know he is observed. Type of observation: participant observation, non-participation observation, disguised observation, controlled observation, or uncontrolled observation. Traditional data collection method. Traditional data collection methods like mail, telephone, or face-to-face (FTF). Mailing paper questionnaire to respondent who fill them out and mail them back. Telephoning, having interviews call to respondent on telephone and ask them to the question telephone interview. Or third method is face-to-face, sending the interviewers to the respondent's home or office to administer the question in face-to-face interviews. There are a number of alternative methods of data collection. Fax, we can use fax, email, web, telephone, computer assist telephonic interview, touch tone data entry, face to face. These are the another method and other alternatives to collecting a data. Now, important characteristics of good questionnaire. There are important characteristics of good questionnaire is plan user friendly format, gather demographic data, age, gender when necessary, avoid ambiguity, ensure easy of tabulation, develop for completeness, get all the data, pilot test for the instruments. Or the another characteristics like language should be easy, it should be concise, it should be simple. Non-sensitive questions about behavior provide memory help. Now next is the secondary data. Secondary data are those that have already been collected by other. These are usually in journal, periodicals, dailies, research publications, office records. Secondary data may be available in the published or unpublished form. When it is not possible to collect the data by primary method, the investigation go for secondary method. This data collected for some purpose other than the problem at hand. Methods of collecting a secondary data: published source or unpublished source. Published source like international publications, you can collect the data through the publications, and government publications. Government of India include state government and central government publications, and commercial research, educational institution, unions and organization. These institutions also conduct inquiry and publish their reports through which data can be had for use the investigators inquiring on the related subjects. Methods of unpublished. Now next is the unpublished. Unpublished data, in some of case inquiry are conducted, data are classified or analyzed, but due to some reasons or other findings are published through they are preserved either by an individual or society. They can also be used for the investigator as a secondary source. Examples of primary and secondary data. Primary data source and secondary data source. These are the examples of primary or secondary data source. Difference between primary and secondary data. Primary data is real-time data, first-hand data collected by investigator, collected by researcher, or secondary data is past data, second-hand data, or used by researcher, collected by some other person. Sure about source of data, not sure about the source of data. Help to give results and finding. In secondary data, refining the problems only. Costly and time consuming process. Primary data may be costly or time consuming, depends upon the method of you are using to collect the data, or a cheap or no time consume process. Avoid biasness of respondent data, cannot know if data biased or not. In case of primary data is more flexible, in case of secondary data is less flexible. Thanks.